When it comes to talking about the golf swing in first lessons, I really want to focus on three things. Always we're going to focus on the grip and making sure that everyone has a good grip. That's where everything starts from. So a good grip is essential. But once you get your grip and your ball position, your setup correct, what are the keys to being a good player and being consistent in your swing? Well, the number one thing is you want to have 75 to 80% of your weight in your lead side at impact. So there is setup, and this is what impact looks like. So you can see my weight has shifted, and if I go one frame back, you can see the handle's leaning a little more forward. There's impact, and all good players are going to have an impact position where the club is not past their left arm or lead arm yet. But notice where my weight is. My weight has shifted into my lead side. The second thing is the arms are, I really want to talk more about releasing through the ball now and not at it, because this goes together with our weight in our lead side. Here's a little stick figure here. You're going to see that I'm going to have my weight on my left side, and now I'm releasing through the ball, not at it. So you're going to see some really good positions here. Notice I have more shaft lean than I had in the last video, and my right arm in hand is going to straighten to this yellow bag. That's where both arms are straight, the butt of the club's pointing at the chest, the hips and shoulders have matched up. So we really want our right arm in hand and that energy releasing through the ball to this bag. That's where we want maximum speed. It won't happen when we hit a ball because the club head decelerates when we hit the ball. But if the ball wasn't there, we would accelerate to where this bag is. That's where the right arm in hand is straightening. And if we had a ball in our hand, that's the point where we'd be releasing and throwing. We'd be throwing underhanded to that yellow bag. So if you release through the ball and not at it, if you do this one, you get, number one, you're going to get your weight in your lead side. And then 2A and 2B are that the arms and hands rotate on the backswing. You see my arms and hands rotate. Look at this more from down the line now. But note, and I'll draw a plane line through the right elbow. But you're going to see that the arms and hands rotate. The club face is going to be toe up. I'm okay with the club face being on your body posture or straight up and down. Anywhere in here is fine. You can see my club head is in that variance. And then when I come into the ball, my arms and hands are going to rotate on the other side. You can see the arms and hands rotate, and then with speed in the club head, it's going to recock my hands and wrist on the forward swing. So it's very important to understand that the arms and hands rotate with the body turn. And then lastly, the arms, hands, and wrists have a huge influence over the path and the plane of the swing. So as we look at this plane of this swing, and I'll give you another swing that I made here that is a little better. Here we go, right here. But notice that the club's going to go back, and I'm a little inside and then vertical. But you're going to see that my club is going to come down perfectly on plane. It's going to be right in this delivery window, right there on plane. And if you can get the club there, this is where we see the tour players starting to look similar. That's the biggie right there. And now from there, if I get that right, the path of my club should be pretty much toward my target when I hit it. And then the arms and hands are going to rotate and extend, and you can see the toe up on the other side. So plane and path are related. So if I have the club head on plane coming into this ball, which I do, then my path should be pretty good at impact. So very important to get these fundamentals down and understanding these three things. And a lot of times what I work on with people, I'm trying to get their plane better so that the path gets better. And that's very important to understand your swing. For more information, visit LarryRinker.com.